All right. Hello and welcome to the show, everybody. I appreciate you for showing up. It's an absolute gorgeous day here in Silver City, New Mexico. 83 degrees Fahrenheit outside with some light clouds traveling through. I'd like to thank my patrons. We got TC Hollingsworth, Junior Sim Racing, Boomer League, Sandra Scala, and Mary Lynn Whalen. Let's get to the live action. Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art. In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection made here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at shanedaltongallery.com or click the banner below and take home some unique art today. All right. Welcome, everybody. This is what we've been doing the past 2 days. I want to put some more complementary colors within all of this and kind of tighten everything up. Keep increasing the line work, and it should be well on its way. I'd like to introduce you all to San Pedro cactus that friends of mine have graciously given me a cutting of. I put him into this pot yesterday, and I had him outside. I just don't want to get him too sunburned, so I'm going to go put him back in the bathroom. We got a south-facing window. It's kind of perfect for the little guy. So yeah. All right. Voila. Now, a little chilly in here. Burr, burr, burr. Yeah. Really, it's going to be all about having the dark colors in the crevasses, so it all starts to even make more sense, I suppose, would be a good way to think about it, so that it just starts looking good. Let's hear some tunage, some sort of tunage. How about if we turn this on? The battery's 100%, thank goodness. Always a plus when the battery is 100%. All right, there's the little dish. Oh no, it's 83 degrees outside, but it's probably 73 in here with the evap cooler doing its thing. How about if I move my mic to where it won't be obstructed by the cloth of a shirt? So, how about if I get some fresh water also? Boy, I like coming to these things super prepared. Y'all can tell. We were having some issues yesterday with the internet. Let's hope those have ceased. But we had quite the storm the other day, and I believe Las Cruces, which is a if their stuff gets flooded, we have problems, it seems. And their stuff got flooded, so we had some problems. All right. Let's put in some burnt sienna. All right. We're also going to use black. And not only that, a little bit of yellow ochre. All right. Okay. Now let's mix it up a little bit. Let's use a lot of the burnt sienna with this paint medium. Just keep it nice and fluid. The fluid dynamic. About a dollop of yellow. And this like nice chocolatey syrup. Just a tad of mustard in it. Yum yum. Nothing but the best. Alright, let's do this. So, speech chat is heard. Let's make sure speech chat is working. Me said welcome. Yo, me said welcome. Was talking to a fellow artist today about a little idea I had a while back about making little art boxes. Something for people to, you know, start an art career maybe, I don't know. Or just have some fun. But like a little kit, an art kit. You know what I mean? Art kits. So, let's just try out some color here. And, yeah. Pretty good with color, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'm alright. Let's try to stay free, not getting tied into any of the small zones. Be a free and easy style painter. I bet you'd like to be zoomed in a little bit. Sure. Why not? Again, don't get bogged down with. Just gotta stay free and easy. Probably sit down. Might help the cause of keeping the stream going longer. I hope everyone's having a great day. Weekends, week, whenever you see this video. By the way, you should be watching it at at least twice the speed if it's not live, you know. Get bogged down. Just do it. Just do. The more I start thinking, the more I ruin. Don't ruin. Don't think. Just do. Mellowly change. It's going to need a lot of the darker stuff going to have to happen. Which is perfect. I'm saying it now. We can just keep flipping the painting over like we did the other day. It's really going to help. I promise. If it doesn't, I'll do 1,000 push-ups. If it doesn't. I should probably do 1,000 push-ups anyway. How about right there? I can work with that. Okay. How about over here? It's getting a little far, but we got it. That wasn't the internet going out. Nope. Bueno, now let's flip it a little sideways so I can stay seated, you know? No need to stand up through all this. Bueno. And then it's more of a surprise anyway. You know, we're just working with colors. We're not doing much. Speaking of which, let's make this a little bit even more on the yellow. Just over here, and we have all three now. Now I can bounce between that, a little bit more brown.
Laura D.Z. Art. 7. Good afternoon. Making food. BRB.
Laura, welcome. That sounds nice. A little supper. Can you even see what I'm doing? Yeah, I guess. Voila. This is a fun one. Zero brain consideration. So it's awesome just to sit here and paint some lines, by the way. Letting the colors fade into each other. Nice. Whoa. Don't do that. Legitimate. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. Need a little bit of white in here. just to cream it up when I need to. And I need to. Give it a little bit of something else here. Go up a little bit. I don't want to do too much because I'm missing this side right now. We'll deal with that. I got no choice. I know what I need sitting on the table right behind me. Oh, water! Thanks everybody for joining me today. I hope your Thursday is going well. Mine is. We all close up on this painting. I want to do this little area right here. Just kind of get it more tactile, more All right, here it is. I mean, this might have been what I'm talking about. I don't know. What are you all doing today? It's like a beautiful day. I hope it's a beautiful day where you are. Oh, I just picked up the wrong brush. I'm so used to using this big old brush. Let's put her down. Let's try that smally. Teeny tiny. Let's have a moment together with this small paintbrush. Let's see what we can do here. Now, the whole idea behind this kind of painting, I know there's not a lot going on, it's not a landscape, it's literally just the close-up of some tree bark. But I'm about to paint a painting that's 6 feet by 9 feet. That is quite a large painting, and I want to see if I can do it. Meaning, this is a large painting, yeah, and I'm using different sizes of brushes and trying not to think too much about it. So the whole painting kind of happens right at the beginning, and now this should all just kind of fall into place. It could be days, it could be a year before I'm done putting lines on here. I hope it's days.
Said, not the best in Seattle.
Boomer! It's not the best. Your weather? Sorry. Here it's just like, 83 and sunny. with the beautiful humidity. It's kind of like San Diego.
Yeah.
It's kind of like San Diego weather here. A little warm, you know, but you just can't smell the beach, which is what? Welcome. So this would be one of those moments, see, where we get real tight into the base, and I want to mix this up within the painting. I don't want it all to be that. I don't want it all to be these big lines. I want it to be a combination of everything. So if y'all are wondering why this is happening, that's it. If you're new here, or if you're a return, either way, thank you very much for showing up and giving me some time. Let's try some of this color. There's so many different brush lines in here, I want to kind of capture them all. I think that'll be part of the experience of seeing the bark, because there are a lot of lines in the alligator juniper. Breathe. What happened? My chair falling apart? What's going on? Okay. No. We're good. So yeah, my buddy here, Butch, he's an artist here in town. We were talking together. Oop. How about that? Boom, hello. We were talking together about like things and, you know, man, just relative business stuff, I guess, and art, because he is also an artist, as I said. But he really liked my idea of boxes, art boxes, like, you know, what I'm thinking of doing is getting some kind of thick cardboard, kind of recycled cardboard or something, and turn them into these little boxes, like one of these. This is a real one, but made of cardboard and small. So it's got a little handle, you know, kind of built as a old school toolbox, but just a cute little one, you know. And basically you fill it, so recycle cardboard first, fill it full of paint brushes, acrylic paints, oil paints, watercolors, maybe a little sponge, and you just kind of like have like the little art supply box. Then it's all about how to wrap it, and granted shrink wrap plastic would do, and I suppose if it's a recycled thing, I could probably pull that off, but again, I always come to the you know, the solution is cool to have this like art thing, but then when you start to investigate like where to get the supplies, it's all Chinese stuff, and I don't want to do that. I never, you know, I spent 7 years of my life trying not to do that. I don't want to start now. So I just choose not to do it. Man, but so what he said, he was going to make me a brush. So he wants to like learn how to make paintbrushes. Not learn, he just wants to do it. And I was like, man, I'll buy them from you. We'll put one of Butch's brushes inside the box. And if I have to buy Chinese brushes to kind of make it all a full thing, then it has to be done. But it's something we're not familiar with as a, when you get things in the mail, I don't think most people's first intuitive things is, oh, is this Chinese? I think it's almost assumed. But I've been trying to veer away from that mentality for a long time. I think supporting people that are closer is wiser. That's just me. Anyway, he liked the idea. He's going to start making some Butch's brushes, which then inspires me to investigate more into the little... what a great thing for the holidays. The Dalton Gallery, New Mexico, Silver City, New Mexico, gift basket box that has a bunch of art supplies in it. And, I want to learn how to paint. Don't you? Excuse me, I forgot I was live on the internet. Remember when I was doing this painting and I hated it? It's my new jam. At night, I walk out to the front of the store and I just stare in the window like it's a puppy. Now, who could this be? Don't they know I'm streaming? Alamagordo. Hola. Bueno. Pinche, 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 pinche. A fake ass Google call. Fake Google. Sick of it. They're like, we're here for your safety. Or whatever the hell they pretend to be there for. Information. We're here for information. Well, you guys are here. YouTube, subsidiary of ABC, the whole nine. It's all part of the same deal, but I think we have a chance as a human species together to not support the violence, the hate. You don't have to support the arts by any means, but it's something that combats all of that. There are other things that combat it as well. But yeah, I'm glad y'all are here. I appreciate you. Let's keep it up. In the 90s, you wouldn't see organic produce at a Safeway. But the more people started to support organic produce in Safeways, Safeway was like, oh, that's they're talking to their bottom line, It's all about money.
Set. No buts.
It's all about the money. No bots. Yeah. They's coming. And they's coming everywhere. That sounded gross. Okay. Today I had a little beetle. I don't know, John, Paul, Ringo, I don't know which one, but he was face first into my door jamb outside. So this big old, he's like that big, and you know, a beetle, and he was just like head strong, and I think he was asleep. So I went inside, grabbed some tongs, and I was like poking at him. He didn't respond. He's like, stop poking me. And so I didn't want to hurt him. So I just started petting his shell. And oh my God, it was the craziest thing. This beetle was like, oh, what's that? And he just kind of backed up into the petting. And you see him look up. He pulled his head out of the crevasse of the crack of the wood. And he just looks up at me. He's like, oh man, thanks man. I haven't had someone pet my back in like a whole lifetime, right? Because no one's pet a, you know, I don't know if he ran into other people who were petting his back, but it totally, he was just total responsive with that. I don't even think he'd notice or feel it, but obviously he knows when something meaty and fleshy is probably touching his shell. And I don't know what that feels like. And I think the shells on him were wings anyway. So anyway, picked him up, put him in the bush, and then I was like, oh, he's probably thirsty. You know, he could have been sipping on water. I don't know what they do in the wood. He could have been eating my house. Either way, I brought out a lid full of water, and then I knew I was like, how is he gonna know? You know, whatever. So I put my finger in the water and then just put it on his back, like on his neck, or whatever his neck is, thorax, I don't know. Put a couple drops up there, and in my head he was just like, oh yeah. I don't know. How do you guys do bugs? That was a wild morning. It was really cool though. Had me feeling extra good today. It's like having a communication with like some alien species, you know. I wouldn't normally even consider a beetle looking at me, let alone responding to this such a, it was good. Anyway. I love the small balance here. I'm just trying to put some everywhere. I'm trying to get these done. Maybe throw a couple over here. So tonight on Space Galleria, the gallery is looking so cool. I don't know if you guys saw last night's stream, but the gallery is looking great. I wrote it till the wheels fell off. The internet stopped working on me again, probably because of the storm, but I think they have it all fixed up now. But an art gallery, this art gallery inside a video game where everyone can walk in and see it and sign up on our Discord registry that I'm putting together. I'm having a lot of fun with it. As you can probably tell by my voice. Get excited. I'm just trying to balance the colors out. Like, see how this is so perfect for me right now that I want to do that again. And it's all about having the juxtaposed colors that should be there. Strong, yet opposite. Balanced, Sometimes it goes too far off and you can just bring it back with a little bit of this maybe. As you can tell, I might be making this all up as I go along. As with anything creative.
TJC Gaming said, Sky Galleria. TJC
Yo,
said,
Uncle TJC. What up, dude?
TJC
Welcome.
said, TJC Gaming said,
I'm doing a wizard spell. Oculus Repairus. I fixed my glasses.
TJC Gaming said, tired and hot, need a smoke no more. TJC Gaming said, painting looks lovely. TJC Gaming
Looks like something
said,
pretty.
"Oh, baby,
I'm pretty pleased with it. Jeez Louise. Welcome to the show, everybody. And if you gotta explain that to somebody, I apologize. It's Uncle TJ's fault. That's what I'm calling you from now on, dog. Even though I'm old enough to be your uncle, we just trying to fit in some of these, man. I'm trying. I think I might get too caught up in the light, but I'm really trying to find those colors that I was just telling you about. The color that works perfectly, and you just need to find it, throw a couple in, and everyone smiles, you know. And I think that's it. That's the balance we're looking for. Pull a little bit over here. Try not to touch the painting. You just gotta, it's gotta work. It's either gonna work or it's not gonna work. One or the other. Ooh, see that? That just brings some sharpness to it. I like that. Let's see if we can't. See how you tie it together? It doesn't really matter as long as you tie it together. As long as I pull in another color, say like right inside, it blends. Maybe bring a little bit of that dark over here onto the top. Pulls in the tightness, pulls in the tightness. Now we're going to work up here. Am I still on camera? Yes, I am. That's good. the straight lines are going to truly help. You know, everywhere the brush stroke is just visible, if I follow it, I'm golden, I think. Famous last words, eh? I know what I'm doing. Stuff like that. See? Just bringing some tightness around. And I think the best option is to really just shock the system. And it's shocking. And it makes you either look at it or look away from it. I think that's a good thing. Granted, it's pretty mild in the shock. This isn't supposed to hit you on any real level. This is art, baby. Maybe it's art. I got some people who say it's art, so it's art. So yeah, tonight we're going to be picking a map for the next month. Not only will we be picking a map, we're going to have to pick a final location for the art gallery, the prison cell that were made for the cheaters, and also last night Bearded threw together a recycling free, it's half PVE, half PvP for the first 3 weeks. So there will be a zone where you can go recycle at a good rate, and there's a disco floor and some casino. It just kind of has everything in one little building. It's really cool. We got a chippy in there. You can play video games. It's just real cool. So what I did there was I saw somewhere that needed it. So let's make it a little bit more of a yellow. So we can be shocking once again. Shocking. This is absurd. It's so shocking. It's so subtle that I think I'm writing a pretty good line with this objective of following where the paint kind of ends. Some are obviously more direct, but some are so subtle that the subconscious picks up on it, I think, in a better sort of way. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Balance it out on the other side. blend that out. Keep it in consideration. This paint's a little too thick. Don't like it. Not flowing well off of the brush. Bum, 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 bum. I like, you like, I like. It's nice. More syrup. Ooh, that's a nice, nice, nice color. It's a flashy tone. It's kind of a flashy tone. Breathe it out. Ooh, that's that. When it, and now I'm really into that Ocean Pacific look. You know, if it pulls off any of that, I am pretty stoked. As they say. And I'm just introducing this color since it's kind of newish. It's the brightest version. We're just introducing it across. It's kind of like a highlight. This way everything kind of changes together. So, the sun, yeah? The sun is beaming down on a tree, and half of the tree is brighter than the other half of the tree. Some of the trees, all of it kind of transitions together, is all I'm saying, okay? That's what we're doing. We're doing it as a nation. You gotta do what you feel. Do what you feel. Doodle mug will make you. I don't remember those lyrics. Doodle bug will make you do something though. Okay. La 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 la. I really appreciate y'all for hanging with me today. if you're into some really creative stuff, join us tonight on Space Galleria, where we finalize the art gallery. Man, is it going to be cool. I mean, it's already so cool. I really put effort into it, and I'm really excited to play and fuss about and walk up on my art gallery and people being in there and seeing the art, but in a video game. It's nuts. And I don't even have to be there for them to be witnessing it. Next level nuts. Come on. I was trying to balance this is my life. This is what I do. Now I'm including it into this video game that people just, kind of shit on stuff all the time. It's the whole object of the game. And so I just have to have the confidence, which I do, of knowing what I'm doing is cool. And I don't care. Kind of got to pull in with that kind of attitude and just promote. And this is next level video gaming. I never thought I could imagine myself including some of my real life stuff into a place that people from all over the world can be in. It's almost, it's like a future movie, It's crazy. I've just been around, I guess, since it was a future movie idea, and now it's just part of a reality that is happening. So join us. You can walk through this art gallery that I'm sitting in, but just on a grander scale. Let's just pretend I had all the money in the world I could invest in and build this building. This would be kind of like it, in a way. I probably do things, a couple things a little differently, but that's the difference between reality and what I'm allowed to do in a video game, yeah? But all in all, this is so cool. It's such a great new experience that I'm happy to be a part of. I'm kind of focused on these peachy colors right now, but I'm still just going through. We did this area, we went a little bit that way, and now we're just coming back this way because let's do that. It seems to need it more. Skadoosh. Can you guys still see what I'm doing? Yes. The answer to that question is yes. Is there people here watching? The answer to that question is maybe. I'm a butterfly. Oh shit. Don't. Almost knocked the painting into my lap. Being a butterfly. Even the painting's like, you ain't a butterfly yet, son. You got to unravel that cocoon you got yourself wrapped up in. And then maybe then you might be a moth. I'm like, nah, man, I want to be a butterfly, you know. But a moth is like a butterfly, I guess, huh? It's just a chill butterfly. Chill butterfly. Don't come at me with all them colors. All right, so this is a mess over here. Whatever happened here has to be fixed. I might bring larger brushes in, so let's just keep going down here. I like that area, so I'm not going to touch it. It happens a lot in this painting where you just got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away. You get it. Okay. Now, we got down here, we got up here, we swooped in over here. Now, let's pull it in over here. We haven't. Keep the painting on the easel. Come in with some of the color that we've been so proudly using. Buttercup. My goodness. Well, I like that. So I'm just, look, I don't know what it is that I do, or how I do it, or what I'm looking for when I do it. I leave it up to kind of like this effort of subconsciousness. I have faith, and then sometimes I see it, and I'm like, ooh, there it is, coming through. It's working, you know. And if I look too long, it goes away, and I can't, and it starts to not work. But I just notice when I'm doing it that I'm like, oh, there's that wood texture. It's that alligator juniper texture. It has a very specific look to it. And have I planned this? No. If you've been watching this is the third episode of this painting. There is no plan. It's a bunch of, we started with an image and we tucked into that image as far as we could, feasibly for such the size of the painting, and here we are. But no real plan. Which is the way I like it. Bum 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 bum. Impressive, huh? You're so impressed. This is impressive. Some hints. Bro, my shoulder. Toast. I don't mind that. The way the brush bends kind of allows just this little more of a, I don't know, a dimension. Good way to put it. as with all the paintings, every line can be contemplated. I like that. You can gather a moment and follow a line, chill with it, look to other lines that it leads to. And that moment is specifically for you. No one else will be enjoying it and following it and doing that same traversing. So each individual gets their moment, I guess. It's pretty cool. Sure. Except for that. That's not as good. But I guess that's just a judgment call. There's a great deal of reddish. It's really about capturing it, I guess. I'd like to just use it as a, I guess not too much. That white's a little bold right there, at least. I should have maybe left it alone. But hey, whatever. Leave me alone, it said. Why I keep going on the white? Probably because I think if I keep going, it'll fix it. And what other choice do I have? You know what I mean? Get my cousin Benny on it. Sometimes it's just a little weird. All right, we should flip the painting again. Oh, my goodness. I don't need to do that. I can just move the camera. Move that bus. It's color. Art therapy. All right. I'll be right back. If anybody comes in, please sell them a painting. Just gotta use the restroom. Be right back. All right. Go. Now, let's back it up. Take a look at it as a whole. The whole thing, man. You know, when is it in focus? It is upside down right now. But that's what I'm doing. I'm just going around so I don't have to reach up and destroy my shoulder any more than it is. We're just flipping the painting around, around, and around. And right now we're on the upside down level. Probably gonna do some fine tuning in here. We've fine-tuned all of that, that side. And we come right here, and then we gotta flip it and go up. But until then, I'm going to take 3 minutes and chill. Thank you all very much for being here with me today. Welcome to Dalton Gallery. There is the actual Dalton Gallery in all its glory. Like I say tonight on the gaming channel, you'll be able to walk around in this gallery with bigger paintings, the biggest paintings that are this size. I guess that's why I made this one, huh? Because I play a video game with that size paintings in it. And here I am thinking, oh, it's that easy? Well, it's not. So let's take a break. Been here a while. Chill with it. Chill with it. Definitely gonna zoom back in so that you guys get a better look at it. I'm just gonna head outside and you'll hear. I mean, I'll take you with me. Let's go. Let's go say hi to everybody walking around. Is anybody walking around? That is a question. Let's see. Maybe there's some nice birds out here. They like to be chill. Howdy. There certainly are some people. Certainly are. Man, beautiful clouds in the sky. Next week, next Monday, this coming Monday, I gotta get out and get somewhere. These Mondays are coming fast, so it's just this constant like, okay, now where? Gotta go do some filming. Last Monday I didn't get too much filming done. Had, each Monday I either have responsibilities or go somewhere. If I can do it on a Tuesday, the responsibility part is definitely better. But 2 weekends ago we went to the catwalk and it was dry. Just keep the camera there. That's pretty good. That is everything from here over. Very nice. So let's bring in the medium bigger brush. Get nuts. Oh, reconnection successful. It disconnected. Oh, I don't even know if I'm streaming anymore. See what I mean? I had some issues with the internet around here. I'm gonna have to make a phone call. Be like, yo, people, why are you affecting my internet? I'm coming home. That's what's going on in my head right now. Little Oz. Well, let me know if I'm still streaming. I'd like to know that. Jeez Louise. I wonder. Yeah. Seems like I am.
Set. You come out just now a bit.
At least I'm back. Thank you. At least I'm back. We're back, people. And the fun. Dalton Gallery.
Hi, is Eric? How's it going?
I'm pretty good. How may I help you?
Can I speak to the person who manages your marketing account?
Yeah, that's me, but I'm good. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm good. They're alright. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye. I'll keep you on the line. Smaller brush, maybe up here. I think just gotta get in tight with a smaller brush and make those lines happen. A lot of good texture on the painting. The lines are direct. I like that. So, you know, it'll even create shadows when lit up because the lines are heavy paints. complementary lines around them, I think helps with the other color. Well, that's my story. Through over here. A little bit here. Just trying to keep it all on the same, I don't know what to call it. Plane maybe? I don't know. I don't think it's maybe it is like the plane of light. So each one of these has a high end and it fades out, fades out, fades out, all the way down. Each one. Right. Just for whatever this is. It's a nice balance. You can just keep pulling in, pulling out, whatever you need. Very nice. Okay. So you're just swashing through. Okay. A little bit darker. Sure.
Laura D. Zerat said, I'm sorry I've been absent. I mean, I've been here. Just had to learn.
You're awesome, Laura. Don't worry. I appreciate the time we do share. You don't have to be speaking. And I truly appreciate you being here. So thank you. Perfect. Keep going. It's going to be something when we flip it back over, you know? So a lot of this has, it doesn't have a lot of the dark, and it's really what I'm kind of enjoying right now is putting in the color that combats the dark. So, might end up flipping it over. We'll see what kind of, if this will work. It still has some darker. So I checked out the National Forest website. Just got to get a filming permit for white sands and a permit for camping, and I'll be able to film in place. Just basically have a whole setup, like, you know, it would be absurd if I didn't have basically filming. So yeah, you got to have a permit anywhere you're filming. That's and usually it only works with, like, you know, if you got lights to set up, you got a generator, you got things to have, you're gonna need a permit for it. It's not talking like your iPhone walking around. Like a crew of people. Which I will have for white sands. Oh, I was thinking of talking with my cousin. He's an actual filmmaker. It might be fun for him to do something like that. Work with the colors of nature. I don't know. It's a weird get, you know, to be like, okay, can you film me painting? So you gotta, you know, it's more like, can you, yeah, film me painting, but can you, you know, work with the lights and all the beautiful colors of the sands and the sky and, you know, all the animals, whatever, but include me in it. It's kind of like that. So a little dark here. Whoa, Nelly. And considering it's like this crazy Air Force base. I will ask my buddy about his drone license and if he still has it, because it certainly would be a people love those drone shots. And really, you just need one good video to really do it. And so hire a filmmaker, hire a drone operator, do the art, do it for 3 days, make an effort, show up, and something should come of it. That's all I'm saying. After the edit process and all that jazz. Do it in October when everything's just beautiful. they have an animal that is from Africa that lives there. I don't know who put them there, but they're a special kind of like a deer or something. They have a wild look to them. Cool, we're working through. Well, a little down here. Just don't want to do, again, too much on the side because of the, I want to be able to paint the side too. Important. All right, getting a little thick down here with the, oh shoot, that's black. Too much. Too much, you took too much. Cool. I see.
Travis said you were streaming.
What's up, Travis? Welcome. Oh, welcome to the show. You are streaming. I am streaming, sir. Welcome. You found me. I try to hide out and escape everyone and everything, but you always find me. How are you on this fine day, sir? Alright, I think we should flip the painting since this corner right here is not fun. Ew. It's just not fun, people. We're here to have fun. Oh, she's gonna be sick. It's gonna be all right. Getting ready for the weekend, I hope, T-Dog. Tonight we're picking a map, and then we're picking a final location for the art gallery and everything in the game. Man, the art gallery is looking good. You know, taking my time, building it right, so people can enjoy walking around in it. What would be fun is if I could have a television in the game where it's always playing like this, and you know, people can see this, but maybe that'll be, I'll work it out in Discord, so when you come to do the registry in the Discord, you get to see a little video of like the actual paintings getting done or something. I'm trying to bring, you know, all these worlds together, brother. I'm excited to do so. Daddy's growling? What's up, dude? I had a nice big old breakfast. Okay, more white probably. Right now it's a little too pink, which is probably okay. Again, subconsciously I'm making the effort. It just looks odd right now. Right here, right now. You know? Throw a little bit more brown into it, so it's not too bright pink. Even this quirky stuff, I'm just following the lines that are there. Relieve myself of the responsibility of making a mistake. That's how I like to paint. Free and easy, baby. Travis, you at work? What's up? Fly away, fly away. Who's ready to fly away? Nice color. At least till I bring it up here and then it's pink and salmon. Which I then go immediately, ooh, gross. Subcontracting Appreciation Day. Sounds made up. There's no appreciation for you. Get to work. Oh, sorry.
I was trying to sneak onto the server last night and surprise you guys by running through the field of leaving.
You can't.
I realised you were on pressing the server and I was logged out.
Yeah, you can't without a password, bro. Nice try, buddy. Once we open it up next week, so next Thursday is the day, I guess, then you're allowed on there. Free roaming, having fun. But until then, brother, we're there working, okay? We're working. You say you're working. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Yeah, she looks good, man. The art gallery. I love TC's build that he did yesterday. That's fun. What was that noise? Don't smudge the painting, dude. Real noob, novice move.
J.R. Sim Racing said, "Hello, young man, just popping to leave you on a ride from the Powder Yardie."
Hey, thanks, Junior. How you been, bud? Welcome. Certainly appreciate it, buddy. Bark, dog. Oof. We're working with bark. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, moving along. You know what? I think actually, if we use this right in here, need a little bit more bounce. Everybody get a little bit more bounce. Bounce. You know, it doesn't have to have all the bounce. Just like some of the bounce. How could anybody have all the bounce? Okay, not bad. Now let's slide her over. See, it kind of helped that corner. I feel that I can go back up into that corner, but let's just hold off on that for now. And mix together whatever's here and make a muddy color. Perfect, mud, charcoal mud. Trying to get those sharp angles so we can then float through with some different angle colors. See how awkward it looks when it's all by itself? Now in a second, we'll just add a couple more. Damn, my shoulder. What if I can't paint? Sorry, sir. You have no use of your shoulder anymore. It's doomed and done. You're like, what? Okay, Be chill. We don't gotta do too much. Gotta do the right areas. My gosh, dude. That is some pain. How am I gonna paint? Just keep my shoulder tight up to me. Don't stretch it out. Jeez. Let's I'm gonna flip the painting back on its normal view. While my shoulders chill. I'm gonna take a look at it. Let's back up. Rip, rip, rip and weapon. Oh yeah, dude. I literally, yeah, just being stuck in traffic, you will see hundreds, if not thousands, more people. I drive through Tucson and I'm like blown away that just the immediate traffic around me, say, oh, I don't know, because Tucson's so spread out and so like gridded out, that if you were to take like a square mile on a busy couple streets, Speedway and, you know, something First or whatever, just some busy streets, busy corners, I'll bet you every hour a population of my town travels through that corner. There's 10,000 people, 10,000 people, 10,000 people, 10,000 people, you know? It's just nuts. When I get through towns and it's like no problem, I feel so good. I'm like, oh my gosh. But then I'm stuck in traffic and the roads are bad and it's like, oh, everything about it. It's just beating my car up to no end. Eesh. But here we are on the painting. I mean, it doesn't look much different from what you guys saw before, but if I were to just take an area, just pay attention, let's zoom in. The amount of line work that gets popped out is next level, huh? Again, we're working with colors, and what I wanted to do today was what I did was just bring the starkness edges to all this and then bring colors back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Bing, bang, bong. Making it work. Keep blending. Basically, then before you know it, it's just like, ooh, the context, the contours, everything about it. It's like, huh, what a concept. What a con game. And then we just blend in both sides, probably. Be a good idea. What is happening out there? City worker. Oh yeah. Shoveling up the dirt, dude. And to think, if only the guys laying the asphalt did a good job, they would have it much easier right now. But they didn't, so they don't. Well, the other day I was talking to somebody about this painting, and I was like, well, either it's, you know, it could happen, it could be finished within 4 days, or 4 years. I could keep going on this till the cows come home, which I don't know yet. It seems as, you know, I just got to get the right balance, get everything looking and feeling good. All the while trying to heal my shoulder. Don't know what happened. I think I slept on it too many days, and we gotta go get some bones at the butcher and make a bone soup, a bone broth. And try to heal myself from the inside out. I don't know. Look at these colors, though. Aren't they nice? Cool, man. Pretty cool. Let's go a little darker. Balance out some of the dark. Maybe not there though, and maybe a little darker. Don't be scared. If you're scared, go to church. That's what I used to say. I like rap. Chill, chill, chill. Don't get too crazy. It's a pretty wild color I'm trying to work with here. Gotta, you know, really intentionally show off the depth. So, pretty important. And that very deep, deep middle. Okay. God damn it. My goodness. Very cool. We do the same thing up the middle here. Tight. See, sometimes it just like fits it all in together perfectly the way you want it. I think I'm gonna have to step back, check it out, take a little break, look at it. We've been at it a couple hours. And I understand that you're like, well, it doesn't look like the bark to the left, but it kind of does. Abstract. Shut up. I'm just kidding. You can have your opinion. But, you know, what do we got? That middle little thing is this middle little thing right here. So then it goes up here, and then it kind of just still got to find the deep spots, but it's all about the, you know, the feel. It has to feel like it when it's done. That really is the idea here. It's up my shoulder, dude. Who knows? looks about 27% done. I was just looking at it outside and I thought in my head, 27. There's a lot I want to do with like this. It just has to do with more dark down in the crevasse. It'll definitely help. Which just means more. So looks like I'm going to be filming myself doing a bunch of lines on here and then showing up twice a week to not only hang with you guys and put some lines on here, but to keep updating it, you know, and give you an update of how it's going. But this one definitely is going to take some work. But the whole concept still is me trying to be able to think about a giant painting. Giant painting. Giant painting. So I don't want to get caught up in doing way too much on this thing, you know? Because then the idea is lost, everything kind of gets lost. Yeah, we're still on. Just want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. But I am now hungry. There are a lot of people actually outside. All the parking spaces are kind of taken up. But it's just too darn beautiful out there. Everyone's walking around, shorts, got their hats on, having themselves a summery day. Interesting part about these paintings is when I'm doing these lines, I'm just thinking about the general idea without too much interference with my own focus. I've yet to determine whether that's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. Keeps things loose. Lots of straight lines. curved lines. Connection plates. Es bueno. It's nice to go outside and check it out because I get to see where I need to focus some of my efforts, and hopefully when we're done here with this, we look at it again and it kind of works. Hopefully. Even closer. Kind of the first time I'm just coming in with a fraction of the line. And I have found that in the past I've been able to connect them all consecutively, so it doesn't, it's not really, it's perfect. It's a good solution to this problem. But as long as nobody has any questions, I think we can wrap this up. All right then. I want to thank you all for showing up today, spending some time with a wild idea. It is a wild idea. Abstract art is always a wild idea to me. But normally we do a lot of landscapes and everything that you'd see in the art gallery, or if you're into gaming, you'll be able to see this on our server in Rust, where I'm building an art gallery with those paintings. Too awesome, too cool. I want to thank you all for being here once again. I appreciate it, and we'll see you all on, what is it, Saturday? See you on a Saturday. Peace.